I want to come in here and congratulate Charlamagne and all participants in this network. I'm telling you about some of the things that have transpired that make it difficult for me to do so. I hear music coming from somewhere.
My bad, that was me, sorry.
I'm telling you about some of the things that have transpired that make it difficult for me to do so. You can't text me and say, hey, let's not beef publicly. And then at every chance you get, you take these passive-aggressive digs. You on your podcast talking about maybe niggas just don't know how to negotiate. Not only you, but all of the fucking Charlavengers out there. I hate you niggas. You like the B Mike All-Stars. A bunch of fucking stupid idiots that anytime they get to talking about business to people that know business, you know what it sounds like? A bunch of niggas that don't know fucking business. Shut the fuck up. Andrew Schulz is running around saying that we asked for $250 million from Spotify.
Was that real? I saw that headline of the clip. I didn't click it.
Rory.
He didn't really say that, right?
He said that.
The fuck is he talking about?
What I'm saying to you, Rory, right?
And even if that was the case, so what?
The only part that's nasty about this is that the Charlavengers inherit some shit and then just start talking to their platforms while not knowing a damn thing. And that's odd to me because if the goal here is for all the black people to win, again, and we have different views of doing that, then there should be no ego involved. This should be a very selfless type of thing. But this is not the first time I've heard a black person perpetuate all of the stigmas and stereotypes that get attached to black creators when they're asking for their fucking proper value and their proper demand. This is old school. I started this with Aretha, You Better Think. This has been happening since back then. We don't need to name the songs and the movies and the docs. That's what's been happening. So when I say it's nasty out there, what I mean is for a black person to perpetuate some of this white shit on another black person during this small window where we have a chance to change something is disgusting. Do you follow me so far?
Yeah.
Tahiri low-level shit, zero integrity, will just say whatever for $1 or for whoever she thinks will be able to employ her in the future. Rocky, more of the same. Clips released, right? Charlamagne goes on the radio, says, don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. Can anybody here tell me what that means?
I know exactly what it means.
What does it mean?
Don't shoot at people when you got your own shit that can break in the same point.
Sounds like I'm about to fire back. One of you niggas say something.
No, we cleared out. Get your shit off.
That's what it sounds like to me. Hey, I'm going to fire back now. He made his network announcement. It was beautiful. Some of those people I work with. I know some of those people. And he goes on radio, and instead of being proud of such a prestige accomplishment, you know what he says? You know what he continues to say? Hey, man, these people out here, they getting loud. It's right, yeah. Maybe you just don't know how to negotiate. Maybe you just don't know what you're doing. It's confusing to me that you perpetuate some of these things against another black man. So we have this announcement here, and let's go through it. Let's go through it. Let's applaud these people because, as Charlamagne says, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. So we want to applaud him because if this is what happened, we assume this is what you wanted to happen.
Or what he negotiated.
And he keeps saying it. Listen, the $250 that we allegedly asked for from Spotify, it sounds eerily familiar to Charlamagne telling me that I asked for 30% of Complex when I left there. No, he said that. He said that. I'm not making this up. He said, Joe, you don't know how to negotiate. Didn't you ask for 30% of Complex?
Oh, you're about to buy Spotify.
Or NBC.
I'm about to say.
Right.
No, Verizon, if we keep it in a
Oh,
buck.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
He's got his stupid fucking Charlavengers, Adam Schultz. Is that his name?
Andrew.
Andrew Schultz. Adam, I'm back to Adam. Adam Schultz out there. Hey, Joe asked for $250. Joe is a lunatic. Joe is crazy. Joe doesn't know what he's doing. Hey, that's not true. But let's pretend it is.
That's what I just said.
Hey, let's pretend that Joe asked for $250. Who the fuck is this white dude and this Indian dude sitting in these chairs that get to discuss me?
Well, that's why I don't know if a lot of people don't know why I don't fuck with Charlamagne. It's because when you did the Breakfast Club for State of the Culture, he fixed his mouth and said how much of the deal he felt like I should be making. That's the only reason I don't fuck with him. It's that simple. Like
That was a little weird when he was
I don't fuck with him
negotiating what
because of that, and that
Molini's
only.
percentage was of this podcast.
That's the only reason I do not fuck
That was
with
some
him.
real hoe shit.
Like, you don't sit on your platform and talk about what you think other men should be making. Like, I don't do that. So
Well,
that's why I don't fuck with him.
I'm confused as to why the consumer facing is happening. I'm confused as to why some of the lies to the public is happening. I'm confused on why there seems to be a blatant attempt to devalue not only Joe, but the very thing that Joe fights and exists for, which is fair participation on all revenue streams for creatives and curatives. If anybody was confused on what my fight is, that's what the fight is. Now, listen, black niggas need jobs. Unemployment is all-time high. Black people need to work. I'm going to always congratulate black people for securing an extra bag. But I'm confused on why there's this blatant attempt to mix the two. Mix what we're doing. Mix what we're thinking. Mix what we're going after as if we're the same. I'm here to reiterate, we are not. I have been reading things from fucking idiots all week long. Let me make myself clear. Joe does not fuck animals. And Joe does not abuse women. Because I don't know what the goal is from whoever this is with this smear campaign, let me tell you, none of my business interests have left. Do y'all hear me?
Loud and clear.
At most, you know what they said? Yo, what's happening out there? You good? I'm great. You can't have these level conversations that I'm having without someone attempting to shoot a shot. Joe is awesome. Don't worry about it. Everyone relax. Joe is not here to devalue any other black men. Are you?
Never.
Are you?
Never.
Are you?
Of course not.
Are you? Are you? I only come on here every week and say, yo, everybody is doing what's best for them. But you can't keep saying that Joe has bad business practices and Joe don't know what he's doing and you don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate. You know what Joe says? If you're not asking for very much during a negotiation, then what the fuck does it matter? If you add a negotiation and you're not asking for very much, then what are you negotiating?
Freedom.
I'm going to say this the way I said it on the phone. And Charlamagne, you better stop, nigga. Consider this a pow-pow. Pow-pow. Naughty boy. But you better relax. I know better than the things you spew publicly. Publicly, you say, we don't know how to conduct business. Privately, you say, we do amazing business. Know when you say it? You guessed it. When I hire you. Our pull-ups. All of that shit. When you come and just sit down and get a check and talk and go. Let me explain to people out there, there's entrepreneurs and there's plug and play. I've gone through this. Listen, my son's mom came and said, hey, let's do Love and Hip Hop. Know what Joe said? We can do it on our own. Know what she said? Nah, why? Oh, okay. I went to academics. It's my guy, I love him. When we had the number one debate show in hip hop, you know what I came to him and said? Hey, they're just recording. We can do this. We don't need them. Know what he said? Nah, Joe. That's his right. That's his right. But do not kill Joe for bringing back the information to the people that need it. I want to get back to this. I want to get back to this announcement because I'm not spending all day on this here. This is a quick pow. What is this saying? Blackness. This is Charlamagne talking. Blackness has an immediate culture shifting effect on everything. Blackness controls the cool. Blackness is the culture. But black voices are not monolithic. The only way to appreciate the diversity of thought and experiences in black culture is to build a platform for those voices to be heard. Unapologetically black experiences. Unapologetically black thought. Unapologetically black ideas, blackity black, everything, black everything. The vision for the black effect is to amplify, elevate, and empower emerging and established talent. I'm going to read this press release. This is on The Verge. And then I'm going to try to exit out of here quickly because Rory don't care about this shit.
No, I do. I just think points are made effective.
This says quickly. Charlamagne the God inked a partnership with iHeartMedia to launch the Black Effect Podcast Network, anchored by his own syndicated radio show, The Breakfast Club. What did y'all hear?
What the sentence said.
My only issue is Charlamagne attempting to paint this like we're doing the same thing, and I'm just here to reiterate that we are not. I want to congratulate Charlamagne and everyone involved with this network because black people need all the opportunities that we can get. And if someone is willing to help amplify our voice, then I'll take it. But what this says for the people that are unknowing is that Charlamagne doesn't own anything.
He says he owns 50% of the network, according to him.
It says that Charlamagne's not paying for anything. And when you're not paying for anything and you don't own anything and someone else is funding and fronting, you can indeed get 50% of a network. I'm here to tell you that let's stop with what these words mean. Let's stop. Just stop. Stop it. We have to know what we're really saying is all. Like, the kid goes to the music label and they say we have a partnership, but that's still the label and you just one person. It's not a partnership. Let's go through this clearly. Let me speed this up for Rory. There's a black entertainment podcast network that's being anchored by the Breakfast Club podcast. Well, what do you know? That's not a podcast. That's a radio show. It's a radio show owned by iHeart. So you're telling me that you're repurposing audio now and you are using your hit radio show to break your new podcast network. That's repurposing. You know what Joe says there as an owner of podcast audio? Hey, you're paying me for my performance here on radio, and you're going to pay me for my performance on podcasts on this new network that you have yet to develop. Mm-hmm. That's how that should go. Hello?
Yeah.
Everybody with me still?
Sure.
Let's continue. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me continue reading here. Under the deal, Charlamagne's popular nationally syndicated radio show, The Breakfast Club, will bring its replay podcast. Stop it. Stop it. You fucking idiots. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear this?
I read the article.
Is anybody listening?
Yeah, we're here.
Read the entire one.
So the Breakfast Club audio that you don't own, that you've bodied for 10 years, we're going to repurpose, make it a podcast. And it's also syndicated in all of these states. You know what happens if you own that audio? You say you're going to pay me for every one of those states it's syndicated. We all know that here?
Of course.
Doesn't say that here.
No.
No, not.
We're going to repurpose this Breakfast Club audio, and we're going to make it the driving force of a podcast network. A hit show, we're going to repurpose it, and now it's a hit over here, and you bring some more black people, and we're going to amplify them as well. Wait a second. And this is what I told this fucking idiot on the phone when we talked. Charlamagne, I'm never bringing 30 to 40 to 50 black people to Spotify. You know why? They didn't value the first black person properly. Why would I bring more? Also, you asking for 50% of something that you did not build. You had no hand in. This is consumer facing, it's lip service. Don't tell me that we're responsible for everything culture and then give away 50%. Are y'all following me?
We're here.
You know what I didn't hear in this announcement? That the Brilliant Idiots is there. Somebody tell me why. It's his. And this is his.
Because they're idiots.
They're brilliant, Bull.
Aha. Y'all didn't think I was paying attention?
No, they're actually smart to not bring Brilliant Idiots to this network.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I did?
They was smart to not do that.
You know what I didn't hear in this announcement? Charlamagne the God has a board seat at the executive level. You know what I didn't hear in this announcement?
Kanye has won a Gap.
Charlamagne the God has stock options in iHeart. You broke Morning Drive, you're syndicated. You're 10 years in. Why am I not hearing that? You know what I didn't hear in this? And again, this is not to shit on this. This is awesome.
Nah, shit on it.
No. No, because I speak to enough black people. We need a check.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Everybody's not in the position to where you can say, fuck the check. Some of us need a check, so I can't shit on this. But that's where my confusion comes in as to why I'm being smear campaigned on, and shitted on. If it's all for black people, then what the fuck is the one-on-one? What is the one-on-one issue?
I feel you.
That's what I'm asking. Mm-hmm. It's not the same. It's just very different, is all. I didn't hear about the Brilliant Idiots podcast being there. Know what else I didn't hear? Is anybody on this network participating in ads? Or is it benchmark driven?
Have to find out.
No, we don't. We don't. We don't have to stop it.
My white face should not be commenting.
We
on this,
know.
So I'm just chilling. I've been quiet because of that.
Rory, Rory, that's
I'm chilling.
But no, you're right, and that's why
Yeah,
you're
shut
one.
up, Whitey.
But no. That's why Rory's one of my greater white friends.
Like, this isn't me to
because
comment
what
on.
Rory is saying right now.
When it's the
is
white effect, you can talk.
Hey,
Parks,
fucking-
whenever you ready?
what Rory is saying is why Andy Schulz should shut the fuck up.
Andy.
His name is Andrew.
Andy Schulz is doing this show with this little fucking Indian kid, and they're sitting there going back and forth
they kicked the black face
about
off.
Joe asking
They
for
kicked Kaz off.
asking for $250 and saying I'm nuts. What?
Yeah, man.
White man that's only here on the back of a black king, you gotta shut the fuck up. You can't talk. Little Indian dude. Shut the fuck up. Yo, my only point here is reiterating that Joe is not on the same mission, man. There's a lot of idiots out there just talking. Fucking Joe fucking dogs. Joe is doing this. Joe is doing that. I think it's an attempt to ruin business deals for us, honestly. And that's the part that's really nasty to me. I don't care how y'all feel about it.
No, it's nasty.
That's the part that's really nasty. But the part that I'm trying to share with people, listen, in spades, I could play this hand upside down. You have to stop it still. If I have the cards, you have to adjust.
Right.
Not me. That's the only point that I'm trying to drive home for the idiots that keep talking to me. Hey, the money people that are watching, Andrew Schulz, little Indian dude, I was never talking to y'all. I was never talking to Charlamagne. It sounded that way. Don't be fooled by the cross streets. I wasn't talking to y'all. I said clearly, verbatim, this podcast has generated 9 figures. You know who I'm talking to when I say that? The people that know how one podcast can generate 9 figures. There's nothing else to discuss. There's nothing that, hey, you know what? You know what the techie people look at the smear, these low-level, goofy, ghetto smear campaigns as? They look at it as love and hip-hop shit. It's not stopping anything for a product that is proven to generate 9 figures. Stop talking about Joe as if Joe does bad business. You know the call I hung up from? You know the calls I'm hanging up from now? Hey, Joe, name your price and I'll pay you. Name the stock and I'll pay you. Whoa. No. Don't pay me. Don't give me $100 million. Don't give me $200 million. Don't give me $50 million. I've never had $30 million. I've never had it. Don't give me that. Tell me more about your 3 to 5 year plans for your company. That's what Joe is saying. What Joe is saying, for the people that are confused, is creators need to now participate in, if not all, most of the revenue streams that we provide. Period. Is that clear for everybody here?
Yeah.
I want to play a clip.
Play a clip.
No, I'm not playing the clip yet. For the idiots out there that are listening, there's a lot of creatives and curators that are out here check chasing and check grabbing. For the people that think I'm in a race to make a deal, I am not. When I come on here for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years in a row and say I value the freedom and what comes with it, I mean that. What that means is, one episode we could be joking about how I used to drink E&J. The next episode, E&J could be on the phone. And know who they have to talk to? Us. You know what happens when an ad dollar comes in here? I'm busting it down. You get paid. You get paid. You get paid. You get paid. Everybody get paid. Everybody get paid. Stop talking to me like we're trying to do the same things. You may want to amplify black voices. I want us to participate in the revenue streams. The back end. It's questions that you'll never have the answer to because you have never realized what modern renovation is. This is a radio company attempting to get into the radio techie business. You know what it means? It means y'all are behind a little bit. What y'all are attempting to figure out, I have been on for at least 2 and 3 years. Why do you think we're not invited to the iHeart Awards? You think they don't like us?
No, Breakfast Club has won best podcast for like 5 years straight.
Do you think it's personal? I challenge everybody out there. Listen, are you participating in the ad money, which is how America is driven, or are there benchmarks for you to get it? If there's a benchmark for you to get it, newsflash, sorry, you might not get it.
Keep moving it.
We're going to cross-collateralize this. Hey, this money is over here to the radio station. We don't value fucking podcasting. Everybody is looking at podcasting projections and figuring out an end. Stop it. You know what Joe is doing? Hey, if Rory's putting out an album on Def Jam, why the fuck he can't put it out on Universal? Why he can't put it out on Epic? Why he can't put it out on Sony? It's unfathomable. Why? Because they already wrote the rules? No. They're going to call everybody crazy. They're going to call any nigga crazy that challenges status quo. Mia Moore was there. Mia Moore was at 18th Street basketball court with Brandon Jennings while Brandon Jennings was saying what, Moore? I'm not going to college. Mm-hmm. I'm going overseas. I don't have to do it that way. Remember?
Yeah.
That nigga was in the news clippings every day. What was they saying? He's a fucking nut. Hey, LeVar Ball. Triple ball or sneaker, whatever the fuck the name of that shit was.
Big
remember?
Graham.
Anybody remember? Anybody remember? Was anybody outside?
I copped.
Me too.
No,
I
really
haven't received a sneaker yet.
Neither have I.
I haven't received a sneaker yet.
And by the way, that shit was like a stack.
Hey, you know what everybody said? Know what everybody said?
Because I wanted to support that idea.
Why is this black ass naker charging $500 for a sneaker?
It was more than that.
You fucking idiot, Andy Schulz. Hey, right this second, forget about back in the day. Right this second, Louis Vuitton is selling monogrammed face masks. The plastic face masks. Mm-hmm. Want to guess the number? You guessed it, even though you didn't. It's like 1,200. Hey, don't nobody say, hey, Louis Vuitton is bugging for this monogrammed shit. All you did was put the L next to the V. Nobody is saying that. I will not allow these fucking white devils to say Joe is overcharging for something Joe owns. I can't. No. I can't. I know it looks crazy. I know it looks nuts. I know it sounds unfathomable, unimaginable. Hey, when homeboy, the number one college player right now, is saying, yo, we can go to HBCU. Mm-hmm. You know what modern media says?
He's crazy.
What the fuck are you talking about? Mm-hmm. You have to funnel this money through college, through us, white colleges, so we can do something. Hey, and when that number one athlete says, yo, it's not only me that can do it, y'all. Mm-hmm. All of the top athletes can go to a HBCU.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Know what happens with the money then? It's ours. We spend it how we want to spend it. Hey, some of y'all wasn't outside. Rory wasn't born. Do you want me to tell you about the talk when the first nigga said, you know what? No college. I'm skipping it. I'm going to the league.
I was born.
Go back. But you don't know what they were saying.
Of course not.
Go back. Go back. Mo, you was outside. You remember, right? Yeah. They called niggas crazy. Yeah. Joe's not crazy, is my point. Let me wrap this up because I dragged it too long for Rory. Joe is not crazy. Go to your senior level executive staff and say, what is publishing and is there publishing for podcasting? And tell me about the answers you get. Go to your senior level executive staff and say, hey, what happens if I bring in 20 ads without you? Go to your senior level executive staff. Some of you that have been dealing with contracts, you read all through the contract and you agree with everything. And at the last fucking sentence, on the last fucking page, you know what it says? Don't deal with our competitors. Don't deal with your competitors. Who's your competitor?
Everybody.
Everybody's your competitor.
Yeah, it's not an exclusive deal, I swear.
Stop talking to me about a nigga that re-signed where he worked for 10 years. Are you hearing me?
I hear you.
Smear campaign. Suck my dick. I am bite.
Talk your shit, man.
And it's
I
true.
wanted to hear like some triumphant horns.
Yeah,
in the
right.
background
There are no
there.
horns.
Score the back of that.
There's no horns. There's no horns. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to bring. It's just we're not doing the same thing. But if what we're both doing is beneficial for black people, then why are we focusing on us? That's all. Hey, actually, give me this fucking shit. Where's the thingamajiggy?
Right there.
Give me the fucking thingamajiggy. I got it. Y'all don't believe me. I got it. Hold up.
Nah, make us believers.
No. Y'all don't hear me. Here we go, right here. From the man himself. From the man himself.
Whether it was Endeavor, me and Andrew turned down a lot of shit.
Yeah.
No, you fucking idiot.
I mean, it's the name of the show.
No, it's a brilliant idiot, but he's an idiot. Stupid idiots. Two stupid fucking idiots.
Yeah, nigga, get your shit off.
I'm just saying what it is. It's fucking two fucking idiots.
I don't fuck with homies, so.
You turned down a... Wait, all right, let me start with this. Some of us know what's going on. For Charlamagne, and this might be snitching, Tekashi Joe, it's fine. For Charlamagne was trying to get a certain amount of money from iHeart. He was unable to secure the money that he was looking for. Much like me, when Spotify offered me the deal last year that said, hey, bring all of these black creators over here and we'll take 50%. Nigga, I would never do that. I'm not shortchanging black people and you're not getting 50% of something that you weren't involved in. I don't need you for anything. We can do this on our own.
But also, don't get into his deal like that.
Why? He did it, Rory.
Yeah, but that's his.
But he
it's his
did it.
personal business, man. The same
It's-
way
but it's-
I hated his little comment.
But stop.
Of saying me and Ball's percentage.
But it's not his personal business when you use the win for you to make it an L for someone else.
Well, that's just corny shit as is. I can only speak for me.
Yeah, but we can't do that right now. That's what I'm saying to you.
You have a blast.
No, we can't do corny shit right now. I've been on this podcast for the last however many weeks saying, hey, this is that small window of opportunity that we can block digital redlining. Mm-hmm. On the Social Dilemma, they say, hey, if you could imagine any world that you want to imagine and push it that way 1%, you would. That's their description of what the digital people are doing. Mm. Their description is the tech people, it's magic. It's shit you don't know how it's being done. Mm. That's their explanation of that. So when I say me and Parks have done mad albums and he hasn't gotten paid for them, this correct business and ownership, you know what it does? It pushes the world back to that 1% that should be. Know what Parks is doing right now? Looking at fucking beautiful condos. Know why? Because that's what the fuck should be happening. Mm-hmm. It's not for me to just bring a bunch of black people here because there's these companies that's tokenizing black faces. Wait, Stop listening to me. Listen to him.
Stole my words and let veins come out of my neck and tell you about what I want to do. And I'd rather do it.
Yeah.
That's better, right?
Well, yeah, I think so. Yeah, because anybody can say it.
Look at this
Anybody
idiot.
can say it, but
Look
are
at
you
this-
doing it?
Look at this
Execution is-
idiot. Look at these idiots. Two idiots. You're just taking a deal somewhere where you've bodied for 10 years. You're not paying for anything. You're not distributing anything. Nobody participates in rev share. Nobody participates in ads. Nobody gets any fucking information. Why? Because it's a fucking celebrated pyramid scheme. And clap. Because that is awesome. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's important to say that.
It's awesome. This is not hate. This is, hey, Viacom has BET. It's our black network, but it's owned by them. Stop telling me about black networks that white people dictate. That's what I'm saying. Hello?
No.
You can't tell me that black people dictate everything culture and then tell me that you gave 50% of it away. One of y'all explain it, since I'm rambling.
I'm not going to be the
I
one.
mean, it just goes back to what we were saying about, if that's what you wanted.
It's the age-old fight. What you want to go work for the corporation, or do you want to be an entrepreneur and get your own shit and do your shit your own way? Mm-hmm. And no one is wrong.
There is no wrong way.
There's no wrong way.
There is
Do
no
whatever
wrong
makes
way.
you feel comfortable.
What makes it wrong
Is when you speak on other situations.
Yes,
For
is
sure.
when
There's a
the
wrong way.
Charlavengers
There's a
get
wrong way.
together.
There's a wrong way.
When the Charlavengers get together, when the B Mike All-Stars get together and say, hey, that way is wrong, but you are collaborating and conspiring with a white company that still has yet to do right by you.
Well, maybe this is him. Maybe this is them doing right by him.
It is.
In his mind.
It is them doing right by him. But let's make it clear. Stop shitting on Joe. You went out, you searched the market, you tried to get the number that you thought you were worth. You didn't get that number. I know that because I'm in all of the rooms before you. I'm very aware of what happened when you attempted to go to Spotify for your network deal. They told you to suck dick. I thought that was wrong. I thought that was a mistake in judgment. But guess what? That's oppression. You know what I'm finding on my travels up the ladder? That no matter how valuable you are, no matter how much money you think you're worth, you're going to get to a level up that ladder where things are no longer performance-based. Now it's, wait a second, you can't make more than me. I don't agree. I envision a world where all of the competitors have to work with each other. You know why? Because if the companies won't give the creators what we feel we're worth, then when we create the path, you white people can't intercept. Hey, I don't have to get $250 million from Spotify, Andrew. Because if I speak to the entire market about what I own, you know what it may tally up to? Can you guess? Anybody?
1.3 billion.
250.
Damn, I was short.
It might. It might. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Everybody has their own ideologies, their own ideas, their own ways, their own plans. Keep your ghetto, goofy, Napoleon complex, loving hip-hop tricks the fuck out of my way. I'm busy trying to change the world, and you are gonna get to live in it. That is some narcissistic shit. I know. I get it.
It's okay.
I think that's all I got, man. I think that's all. I'm just tired of hearing about the idiot. Rory's mad at me. He thought I went too long. I cannot continue to hear about idiots. I can't continue to listen to this stupid fucking idiot talk as if we don't know what we are doing.
We do.
Everybody knows what they're. Everyone is doing what is best for them. Stop attempting to devalue something that enables the very rooms that you walk in. This exclusive model shit, it didn't exist before Joe. Oh, no.
Delayed gunshot. It was on safety.
The gun jams.
Yeah.
Listen, sometimes you have to create the revenue for people to see how to use it.
That's a bar.
This exclusive platform, it didn't exist before me. And Joe is not just riding with that. Joe is on some Oprah shit. What I mean by that is this. Oprah is an owner. Because Oprah is an owner.
Is that a fact?
You know, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a fact.
All right.
Rory, because Oprah is an owner, you know who she's going to go and collaborate with? You guessed it, Stitcher. As an owner. It's a collaboration, a partnership between owners. You know who Stitcher is owned by?
I don't.
Sirius.
Yeah.
They paid like $250, $350 for Stitcher.
I remember that.
You know who they're going to collaborate with for the Oprah show?
Off-White.
Apple. Do you hear me?
I'm listening.
Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Do y'all hear what I just described? A world where competitors and owners have to move in concert with each other. Have to move
the way it should be.
Have to move in unison. You cannot dictate the rules here, today, now. That's the only point. So stop telling me about niggas that have gotten 50% of some shit that are just bringing employees in to be employees. You're just dragging up employees to be employees because you're an employee.
There you go.
I can't listen to it anymore. Joe fucks dogs. Joe beats girls. Joe don't know business. You know what I said to Charlamagne on the phone when he told me I don't know business? Charlamagne, I am a multimillionaire doing it this way. You know what I got back from that? Dead air. Silence. Know what it said to me? Why is this conversation not continuing? I was just making a point that, like, I know what I'm doing a little bit. It wasn't for you to be offended. Know what I told him when I met with Dawn Ostroff and I ain't like what she had to say? Know what he said? Oh, I know Dawn. Nigga, shut up. No, you don't. You don't know Dawn.
That's funny telling somebody you don't know.
You don't know Dawn. You don't know what she's about. She told you to suck my dick and get the fuck out of here and never return. And you went back to iHeart, where you've been for 10 years. And to get your money up, you brought 18 creators with you. 18 creators that happen to already be distributing through iHeart. Stop playing with Joe. Please, please leave me and my family alone, whoever this is allegedly out there. Don't have me stop my mission again to turn around and explain it to you fucking buffoons. Joe is busy. They are busy. We're all busy. Everybody stick to what they have to do. And hopefully, if all of our hearts are in the right place, then this will benefit all of us the right way. Yes? Yes?
Our hearts are in the right
yes.
place. They're
Yes.
already in the right place. We'll be
Yes.
fine. Rest in peace, Combat Jack.
Rest in peace.
The fuck out of here. It's just contradictory. You can't tell me in one sentence you want to big up black voices and then tell me you want to amplify and big up black voices, but on the other hand, you want to give off 50% for nothing. Would you do it? You a businessman. You got your own shit. You got an album coming out. Well, talk to me.
Ben had my own shit. Sold out the Barclays with my own shit.
Who would do this? Who would do it? Nobody. Nobody would do. Yo, please. This is quick. Pow pow. Please leave Joe alone. I could also lose my integrity and start to throw stones at glass houses. I could also go spend the night in South Carolina and loan my platform to the young lady who you're attempting to settle with.
Come on.
What?
Edit. Come on. Don't do that.
Why?
That's corny.
No, it's not, Rory. No, it's not. It's a point being driven. When one person continues to be the bigger person despite every other action, you have to let that person know we can both play dirty. I won't.
But you not like that, so why even bring it up?
Because it's been done. Because it's been
I don't
done
think you gotta do
and
it.
it started. You're
I don't think
right,
you gotta do it.
which is why I have not. But be clear, what I'm saying, Rory, is I'm not necessarily above it.
I'm not saying when people do corny shit, you have to respond with corny shit.
I'm not necessarily above it.
Okay.
Which is fair.
Yeah, I'm not mad. at you.
I'm saying this corny. Like that type of play to me is super corny.
Rory, it is. That's why we don't do the corny stuff. But in the event that all of the business people that I was talking to for the betterment of all of us were to back away because of a smear campaign from a radio fucking show.
Well, that's not going to happen. And either way, we'll be fine.
But if it did, I would fight back appropriately. I don't complain about Bush League. I just start playing Bush League.
Nah.
I agree with you.
You passed that.
I agree with you.
It's not
So
that time.
I'm not going to do that.
We got bigger shit going on.
Just stop talking to me again as if we're doing the same things. Celebrate black people. Create opportunity for black people. I will do the same. For you idiots that think I fuck a dog, I was never talking to you. For you idiots that think I abuse women, I was never talking to you. For the partners and Fortune 10 companies that were concerned and were thinking about maybe abandoning this ship and cause, I would have never wanted to carry you and partner with you. This is a nasty media game. Mm-hmm. It gets ugly. Mm-hmm. It's like I told Complex when they wouldn't fucking hire security guards for us to go do the BET Awards. You can't be tone deaf enough to think that we're gonna sit in this seat and say everything we have to say about rappers
And be fine.
and R&B singers and not need security. You have to know that. If you don't know that, I can't offer this to you anymore.
Yeah.
Because this is what I need to do this. It's the same thing over here. It's the same exact thing. And that's it. Cynthia, I love you. Rocky, I pray for you. Charlamagne, Andrew, little Indian dude, Crystals, the B Mike All-Stars. You guys have a blast. I think I'm done.
Well, all right, nigga. Shit. Goddamn.
Sleepers it is.
I'm just
Wait for
I'm
you to shut
sick.
the
I'm
fuck
sick
up,
of these.
man.
Because I'm fucking sick of
but
these
Joe,
idiots.
Damn, Joe. You just get to
Nah,
going, and you
man.
just don't know when to turn it the fuck off.
No,
man.
they gotta shut the
God
fuck up,
damn.
man.
The game
That
is
was a
on.
very
Nigga,
long. Shut the fuck up.
I'm getting
but, you
alerts.
know,
Kawhi dunking on everybody, and this nigga just going talking. Shut up, nigga. Fuck them niggas. All right. But no, I feel you. That needed to be said.
Yo, you saying? Speaking of sports, I had such a busy week. I didn't get to see any of your sports takes, and I'm mad about that. I need to always see your sports takes. But Sammy Watkins, my fantasy football team, the Chiefs played the Texans. Sammy Watkins went off. He scored a touchdown. They took it away from him. Know what happened? He scored another one.
Yeah, light work.
Another one 2 seconds later. 22 points.
Oh, kind of like what we doing.
22
They took the-
points.
away from us.
Got-
and now we
Come on, man. Come on, Mo.
Full
can't
circle.
stop.
22 points. He started my fantasy team off the right way, and I'm really, really, really happy about that. Shout out to Sammy
This
Watkins.
is my first year in like 10 years without a fantasy team. Pretty sad. I just have to watch the
Feel
game
like-
like a
feel like you
normal,
missing something?
like a civilian.
That's one reason why I wanted to stop playing fantasy basketball, because you don't even care about who wins anymore. You just want the players you have to perform well.
Yeah.
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 Like,
course.
that
Go
kinda
against your
like-
own team.
Yeah, that just kind of like I don't like that part of it. But
Yeah.
This shit pisses me off, man. Because, listen, I've seen everybody that I know and like. I know
We're on sports.
Rory
We're on
gonna
sports.
stuff me. Rory
Joe, we're
gonna
on
stuff me.
sports.
Basketball. It's about basketball, right?
Sports.
No.
No,
We-
the
playoffs.
Knicks-
No. I'm bike. I'm bike.
Tatum's
I'm
right,
bike. I'm bike. I'm here now.
Tatum, Jaylen Brown combo, you like that?
Let me go get to that.
Okay, cool.
But let me tell you about the Schulz and Charlamagne combo.
I've seen people that I admire discuss all of these media wars because it's a big deal. Star in particular is who I'm talking about.
I've been watching all of Star shit.
Star.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Star,
Star,
man.
man.
I love Star.
Star, I watched what Star had to say about this Charlamagne stuff. Star said he is getting off of the Joe bandwagon because he has a dog and he don't play that shit. Now,
I love Star.
Now, Star, let me tell y'all something, because this is what kind of proves my point that I've been trying to allude to for a few weeks now. If you believe that I'm fucking dogs, Star's right. If you love dogs, you should stay away from me.
And my dog.
And yeah, and anything that I'm saying.
You don't fuck cats too, right?
I love cats.
Like what kind of
How
love?
do you love them?
Jersey.
There's nothing. Let me explain to y'all and to the listener. There's nothing that Star could say, even if Star is off the Joe bandwagon because he thinks Joe fucks dogs. There's nothing Star could say
I
in
think
the
Star was serious.
if he was or wasn't.
I
Rory,
watched the same clip. Watched the
there's
whole episode.
nothing that Star could say to or about Joe to make Joe not fuck with Star.
Okay, good.
we not where we are
That's a fact.
without Star's contribution.
Not even close.
Let me explain to the people out there how Joe views things. All of us are Star's sons.
Yeah, some way, yeah.
Think about it. I can't come in here and say R&B right now is Aaliyah and rap right now is what, MOP. Listen, all of the people in media right this second are sons of Star. You know what that says to Joe? Star, you're Howard Stern.
He's gonna say "fuck out of here." By the way, and not just Star, his personality with radio. How Star has conducted business throughout his radio tenure. We're all Star's sons.
Star, for black people, is indeed Howard Stern. If Star does not fuck up, and I won't talk about the fuck up, but if he don't fuck up and have the lawsuit and wild out a little bit, Star is the reason that black kids woke up at 6 a.m. to listen to the radio.
As a
We
white,
didn't listen to the radio.
as a white,
I
kid
was
too.
not listening to 105.1. It was a brand new place when Star was there dropping airplane bombs of fucking Aaliyah. It was shit that you would never hear on the radio that he was doing, and it made us go there. Had he not fucked up, you know what would have happened? He would have demanded his value, and he would have received it. Know why? Because he's Howard Stern. Not Howard Stern, but fuck it. Let's talk about Howard Stern. Do you know why Howard Stern is Howard Stern? Anybody?
He knew his worth.
That's it.
and he knew the worth.
That's it.
He knew the worth of his show and
He
the
knew his
context
worth.
of the show.
He knew the worth of his show, and he got it.
Not even
so
money.
if y'all don't have the money or can't allot me the money from y'all being in syndication or from y'all being a startup radio station or from y'all being a brand new radio station, then you got to pay me up front. Hey, if y'all can't account for it, I know what I'm going to do when I get here. You have to pay me up front, and that has to increase every year. Guess what? That's what happened. That's what happened. Hey, I'm taking all my K-Rock niggas. We going over here. You syndicating? Oh, you're going to have to give me $100 million. This is before $100 million was $100 million. He got $100 million. We don't talk about Stern because he's just so blunt and because he's like one of the best. No, he applied that shit. And when Andy Schultz and the rest of these bum-ass niggas mention him, you know what they don't say? Oh, he was nuts. Oh, he was crazy. Oh, he can't do business. Oh, he can't negotiate. Oh, what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
I don't hear any of that.
Because it worked. That's why.
That Lil Wayne conversation I had a few weeks ago when I was like, hey, how do y'all view Cash Money? That was a sublime. That was a subliminal. I know how y'all view Cash Money. You wouldn't sign there. The accounting was bad. They robbed people. The truth of the matter, Cash Money maybe should own Universal.
Greatest hip hop label of all time.
Cash Money maybe should own Universal. You know why they wouldn't? Because at the mere thought of it, somebody would say,
That's
well, why the
crazy.
fuck should that nigga own something?
It's crazy.
Who the fuck
Sounds
is
crazy.
this? Who the fuck is this black nigga talking about? Own Universal, nigga. If you don't put these records out. Stop talking to me about things that are unimaginable to y'all. Charlamagne, I'm still going to honor our peace treaty, even though I believe what I believe.
What are you talking
No,
about?
that's how you get your shit off. That's how you do it.
I'm going to honor our, I'm going to honor, I'm going to honor our
That's how
peace.
you do it.
I am.
That's how you
What?
do it. No, yeah, you can do all of that, and he's like, no, I'm
What
gonna
the
honor the
fuck?
peace treaty.
Because nothing I just said was beef.
No, never beef. I told you, I'm not
I'm
beefing
going
with
to
nobody.
honor
black. I'm not doing
our
that.
peace treaty.
I'm not beefing with black.
Yo, by the way, I want you to never change. I love you, man.
What?
Nah.
That
you're
was
hilarious.
peaceful.
You're
Nah,
hilarious.
honor the treaty, son. Go ahead. Let me hear
No,
it.
I get, no, fuck that.
Honor the treaty, son. Go ahead.
I am.
All right,
Never
yeah.
change. Please
No.
never change.
Listen.
And I mean that sincerely.
No,
Please never
listen,
change.
no, I get mad because Joe starts with love
Yeah. yeah. Oh, no, that was the love.
and Joe leads with love, and I get smear campaigns in return.
Yeah.
Like Royce taught me that my words hurt. Royce taught me that, hey, me and somebody else could say the same thing. Minds may impact a bit differently for whatever the reason be. And that's been my history. So I'm still leading with love right now. I know I said a lot of shit that sounds just like, but I'm explaining business. Because I'm tired of the fucking idiots that keep talking to me like I'm doing the same thing as them. Shut the fuck up and receive help. I'm help. That's some narcissistic shit.
It is. It is. It's okay. It's on brand.
Oh, fucking Andrew Schulz, man.
Andy.
Stop talking to me. Hey, Andrew Schulz, I'm 4 weeks away. Hey, you know what? Andrew Schulz, I'm talking to the owners of the platforms that you're relying on.
Don't give him too much. Shh.
Let it bake. M said let it bake. M said when you drop the metaphor, let it breathe on the next line. Don't step on
Gotta
it.
let it marinate.
Andy Schultz. The people that you,
Him and Andy don't have a
the
peace treaty. I
people,
don't see where you're
the
going.
platforms you're on, you and little fucking dun man with the fucking blurry shirt. I'm talking. I hate that nigga shirt. A nigga with that shirt on should not be allowed to speak on culture. Hey, I am speaking to
What
the
shirt is
own.
this?
It don't matter.
Now I
It don't,
gotta see the shirt.
It don't know. It's a bunch of dots. It's a bunch of fucking dots on fucking Indian man. Hey, Andy, I'm speaking to the owners of the platforms that you're on. Shut the fuck up. I can't kill you because later on I may be paid from your success. You're not seeing how that's a world that's imaginable because you keep sucking Charlamagne dick. And when you keep sucking dick that's afraid to go and peek behind the curtains, none of you niggas know the fucking value of anything. Stop talking to Joe.
Peace treaty.
And
Fucking,
cut.
the fucking
That was
Indian.
good.
They got the
That-
nerve to
I
be
think that
talking.
was great,
They got the
Eric. So
nerve
what
to be
about you? That
talking
was
to the
great. That
fucking
was
black
perfect.
people behind the camera. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You go behind the cameras and work them. Why is Andrew Schulz talking about something? And I get even angrier because people tell me, I don't listen to you, but people tell me that you about independence. Rory told me that.
I did
They
actually.
tell me
I
that this
spoke-
young
I
man
spoke highly
is
of him.
about independence and ownership and knowing your value. But when you like sucking dick a little more,
Yo, you media guys and just throwing sucking dick on people, we're gonna see some of y'all.
But I'm not throwing it, Rory. The Crystals girl, every time something bad about Joe comes up, she starts sucking Charlamagne dick. Which is evident to me because that girl has signed bad deals for the last 5 years, which is why she depressed somewhere. Why the Brilliant Idiots podcast is talking about us, I'm confused. They were just on vacation. They just were not recording for weeks at a time. During the smear campaign, I don't relate the two. You can't even get a fucking consistent schedule. And you're telling people about our business. Our 9-figure generating business. If y'all don't get your little country Napoleon complex asses having the fuck out of here, stop it. I'll go sleep in Columbia, South Carolina for a week. Rory said not to because that's playing dirty.
Please don't.
I won't. But if this continues, I will.
Only to see your actual family.
What the fuck, man? I'm out. I'm done.
Erickson, I think we got enough.
I'm done,
Yo,
man.
I think he said his
I'm
memory
back.
card is.
I think we got enough.
We got enough.
Joe is bike.
The trailer is here, Erickson. That's all I'm saying.
Joe is bike, man. That's it. I can't come in here and be mad at Rogan for taking
Savon is taking both shoes off. He started the podcast with one on. He no longer has any shoes on.
If Rogan gets 300 million, Joe should be able to ask for 75.
That's fair.
If Joe gets 75 million, Gilly should be able to ask for 40.
I agree.
If Gilly gets 40, then Mandy should be able to ask for 10.
I agree.
If Mandy gets 10, then fucking maybe Scotty or somebody maybe gets 5.
Let's stop putting
I'm
numbers.
freestyling.
Let's stop
I'm just
putting numbers on
freestyling.
people.
I'm freestyling.
Podcasters should get paid, is what we're saying. In the millions, and what they actually deserve. We don't need to put numbers on people's shit.
Yes, and the simple version of what Rory is saying for me is back to childhood. When I used to ask my mom for money to go outside, know what she would say? How much you want? And I would say, nigga, whatever. I don't care. Like, if you give me 50 cents, I'm gonna find something to buy. If you
Your
give
mom
me,
said how much?
Yes. She does that to this day. You got my mom fucked up.
My mom gave me $1.
If my mom said, hey, if you give me $2, I'll know something to buy. If you give me $10, I'll know something to buy.
Never got
I used to say that. Well, nah. What my mom used to say is, you only get what you ask for.
My mom would say, go mow the lawn.
Yes, but you only get what you ask for. So if you ask your mom, for $2, and she says no, or if you ask your mom for $100, you ask your mom for $100, she may say, I don't have $100, but this is how you can get it. Go outside and mow all these lawns.
It's good parenting.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, in the wintertime, go up the block and shovel all the snow. That's where I come from. These internet kids don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
But that's how. But
what it does is it ingrains in you early. I won't get something if I don't ask for it. Mm-hmm. I didn't ask for 250 million, and I didn't ask for 30% of Complex.
That's a wild thing to just throw on somebody.
Yeah, but it's perpetuated by idiots. If you don't know any better and you just listen to the idiots and their fucking idiot friends, it'll be like, oh shit, Joe don't know what he's doing. He asked for 30% of Complex because he made Everyday Struggle. That's nuts. Joe's asking for 250 because he had a podcast on Spotify. Well, that's not so nuts, but I wouldn't do it. We maybe only generated 250. That don't mean you can offer me 30. If we generated 250, what are we asking for? 40? 20? 28?
No.
Suck my dick, man. Come on, where we at? I'm out. I'm done. I'm done talking to idiots. I'm done talking to idiots. I'm finished. I'm done.
All right.
Promise?